Well, hello people, and welcome back to Manor Lords Update 4, Episode 6 of our new series. I hope you're having a wonderful day. They're enjoying some soon-to-be very wintry views around our new breadbasket province, which will expand today. Got a few jobs on the to-do list alongside upgrading our retinue. But goodness gracious, what a pleasure to be back. Right, I am loving Update 4 at the moment. There's so much fun to be had in this game. So we'll return to our breadbasket province, the Dawnlie over here. These guys don't really have a fantastic permanent food source at the moment. We're lacking a little bit of regional wealth to be able to bring them vegetable plots, which is really what we'll rely on. So I'd like to begin setting up some trade for them so they can start to accrue said regional wealth. So in terms of what we can sell here, crops are obviously a good idea because we're going to be having quite a lot of them. We've only got 10 barley right now, but you know, it's only just started. Eventually there will be. We're also getting a fair bit of hide, which we should process really because these guys don't have their clothing supply. So let's start with that. Let's put someone into the tannery, start processing those hides, and then these guys do have a rich salt deposit, which I think is where we'll make the bulk of our income. So let's come to mining. We'll have a mining pit over here. Let's draw a road up to this as well. Superb. I've not really made a dent in them animal numbers either, which is very nice. Do we still actually have a hunter? We do. Yeah, they're actually getting quite a lot there, aren't they? Definitely feels like the animals have been much better balanced. They used to deplete really quickly in previous updates. So let's come to our trade post. Currently, there is no one working here. But let's decide what it is we're going to trade. So where would our salt be? Crafting materials. And this is a minor trade, so we can sell it straight away. So salt, you will export. Just say anything over 10. I'm not massively bothered about a surplus of salt. And we'll make 4 gold from that, which isn't bad at all actually. Especially for a consistent, quite easy resource to gather like salt is. And then some crops. Now we are sending a few crops out to shack spits, mainly the barley, but we will be growing wheat here eventually, won't we? Yeah, we've got a field of wheat in there, and we will be processing that into flour. We could also sell a little bit of flour here as well. I think again we'll go for exporting flour. I'd say keep a desired surplus of 20. I don't want it all to be sold immediately, so that should be okay. We will add a family into the trade post. We could also sell some shoes here as well. Not shoes, sorry. Leather is what I am looking for. Although leather is a major trade, so we can't trade that here. We don't have the regional wealth to purchase the trade route, but that's okay. Let's also relocate our logging camp out of town now, in terms of where it's going to go. I wouldn't mind clearing this spot here because it's all fertile land. So we'll start to deforest this area over here, and we'll also shift our saw pits and foresters camps over here as well. This will also clear a little bit more room for a new burgage plot, which we'll probably build a few of them. Yes, you will perish a little bit, but please bear with it. The berries will be back soon and in greater numbers. So hopefully the berries will tide them over for a little bit just yet. There's our mine. Been built yet? It's very, very close. But, just a need for one more plank out here. Which is a very bleak job, isn't it? Working in the mines of Vander. On this exposed hillside. Pretty grim. Let's also give you guys a more sensible kind of desire path there as well, right? Feel free to cut across rather than walking across the road there. Let's wait for this final plank to be delivered. I absolutely love that you can see them delivering the planks. Isn't it just so cool? I'll never not be happy to see that. Fantastic. There is our new salt mine. Please open on up. That's absolutely wonderful. New family should be here imminently. We're all on their way. That salt will begin to stockpile, and our tradesmen will begin to sell it, generating regional wealth for this province. Returning to Shack's bits, of course, what is essentially our capital. Things are very well here. For a population of 258, so we now have more than a year's worth of food and fuel in the bank, which is very good. Vegetables are propping up our economy just incredibly well. They're really good. I'd also like to get some more honey on here as well today. We've also got 10 spare families as well, so I feel like we could possibly increase the efficiency of something, although I'm not exactly sure what it is we really want to do around here at the moment. But I do know what I do want to do with our manor. I want to come into the castle planner and build up a garrison tower, because this is going to increase the retinue size by 12, limited to 1 per region. Where do we want this, I wonder? Actually place it outside of our tower here, can't we? I wouldn't actually mind it there. Kind of on the way into the settlement, you are greeted with a garrison tower. I think that'll be pretty cool. So we'll commit to that. And we'll also make this highest priority. And with those 10 hands on hand, or 10 families on hand, this shouldn't take too long at all. Will also be a kind of a new tower for our skyline as well, which would be quite nice, won't it? But I'll tell you what, should we take a little walk down Main Street here? Now we have like 250 people in here. Let's see the hustle and bustle of Manor Lords, shall we? You see people having a lot of conversation there, isn't that wonderful? Walking past the granary here. People carting goods around to their respective jobs. Busy day at the market. Maybe we can steal some leather that's unattended. Maybe we can take it. She's selling cabbage. It's a pretty quiet day at the market, actually. There's not too many people here. So then we come downhill. Passing with his wheelbarrow. Doesn't it feel so alive? We can see the other Lord's Manor on the hill over there too. Simply superb. Really nice. Cool, so that's going to grow up. That's going to give us extra retinue, which we will use our large treasury pool to upgrade. I'd also like to do something similar in the other provinces as well, because we do want to continue to increase our armed forces for the eventual final fight. Last episode we built the animal pens, but we didn't buy animals. I'm going to put goats in these, because we've got pigs in the other ones. It should start to prop up our supply of meat and hide a little bit more as well. So we've got 4 oxen at the minute. That seems like it might be a little bit low. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy another one for them. That way they should be able to keep up with moving those logs around a little bit more. Talson Brook is running out of food, that's fine. We will eventually get over here. Before we do, I just want to get that garrison tower building in Wildfeld as well. I would like you... Should put that one right next door to the Lord's Manor? I think we will. And then we can increase this retinue size by 12 also. And then let's head back to our brand new province of Talson Brook and spend a little bit of time getting everyone happy over here. So we started out with the kind of extra resources here, didn't we? So what is it you want? You guys are missing food. We don't have anyone working in the fisherman's hut. Let's go do that then. And how many logs do we have at the moment? Yeah, we don't really need much timber right now, so let's delete that. And then I also want to start exploiting the resources we have here as well. So let's come to mining. Grab ourselves an iron mine. No, we won't, because we want to do a little bit of saw pitting first. Just go ahead and get those ones made. How are we doing for fuel? 37 months. So might have to stop chopping firewood. I think we're alright for a little bit yet, aren't we? Well, this is a fairly big old province. Now, this is right on the border with HILDEBOLT. Now, every time we've attacked him, he's come from here. He essentially leaves from this road. So I think when we do go to war with them, I think Kleinau will be the last province we take. We'll go for Fordau before we take that one. So this will be our next fight. Which again, I think this bridge will come in very handy for attacking him. But otherwise, should be okay here. No, not enough supplies. The extra fish. Well, it's frozen, isn't it? Yeah. You guys don't have the advanced pond keeping technology yet, do you? Yeah, it's going to be a harsh winter then, I'm afraid, boys. It's going to be a harsh, harsh winter. I actually wouldn't mind getting some extra burgage plots built just so we can actually get that development point for this town. We got the planks now, we do indeed. So let's go ahead and build up our rich ore mine over here. And we'll build a road out to this as well, coming through the forest line here. And I guess you'd also kind of get people walking this way as well, wouldn't you? Superb. In terms of other happiness, church level is also needed here too. Clothing store supply is going to be quite interesting actually. I don't know what we're going to do for clothing here. That could be a job for the pack station. To send some leather out here. Wonder where is best to source leather from. These guys are making a lot of money. We could just send them shoes, you know. Because these guys are importing shoes and there's already a backlog here. I think we'll do that. I think we'll just set up a pack station system between these two towns. And they can send them shoes. So let's come up to our logistics. We have a pack station. In terms of what we can send back. And these two provinces are really similar. They both have rich fish and rich iron. I suppose we could just send some rich fish, right? Because these guys are starting to eat into that fish resource now. As their population grows. So let's have our pack station out on the road here. I also wouldn't mind actually building a new road connection between these two provinces. Where would make sense? I think kind of like here, right? So let's take this just across the border. And then come into this road here. I think you definitely get people traversing that distance, wouldn't you? Now we own this province as well. So let's buy them. We do have the vegetable gardens already here, don't we? Let's do a few more. Got them there too. Let's also do living space upgrades. Yes, Under Dornley is running out of food. Which is fine. We'll head over there and just check how their salt resource is going over here. The berries will be back any minute now as well, but yeah, the more permanent food supply needs to be sorted out here. I mean, vegetable plots are definitely the breadbasket here, aren't they? What we are receiving from the pack station, maybe we want to change the barter here. Maybe actually let's send some vegetables instead of honey. Here. Where are our people doing the pack station here? They're waiting. Is that because you don't have any barley to send? Yeah, you've sent all the barley now, haven't you? Okay, let's do some more field expansion here as well then. So current fields, we've got fallow, and fallow here. Is there only 2 wheat fields? It's kind of hard to see them in the winter, isn't it? You can't really see where they're marked out. Let's get the logs being cut down here as well. Now we've moved that. I think we'll draw more fields in this forest once we've deforested it. And that ox is very slowly moving away, but we do now have more regional wealth here, so this is a perfect opportunity to come back in for more vegetable plots. And we'll build some out here. Let's do 3 of them. And the berries should be back any minute now. I'm just going to go ahead and put the worker in. And then whilst that happens, I'm going to take a worker out of the tannery, because we've got enough leather for the time being. Okay, but otherwise they are pretty happy beside the dwindling food resource, so everyone over here should be okay. And then we'll check back in a little bit and try build up some of this forest over here as well. I also wouldn't mind the herb garden. It can actually be quite useful. It also adds for variety too. Otherwise, everyone over here now is pretty much happy. That food variety should come in over time. And the berries will be back any second as well. Oh yes, I've got this now. Our new tower is also available in Shack Splits. Very, very nice. Very cool. So let's take a moment to upgrade that retinue then. So let's grab our retinue here. You can see now it says of 24. So we want to customize them and buy 12 more. And I think I'm also going to go ahead and afford to upgrade their armor. That's probably going to get quite expensive, so I think we'll not do them all just yet. But regardless, that's very fun. And how's trade looking in Shack Spits these days? Pretty bad. We're still making decent enough money. We're exporting quite a lot these days. Warbows are really profitable, but we should still be okay. We're making decent profit here now, so I'm happy with that. We did also want to increase our artisans over here as well, didn't we? Which we definitely have room for more artisans now. So I think we'll go ahead. I mean, you guys are already happy, so these new waterfront homes I want to be artisans. So all of you will upgrade immediately to level 2. And I think we'll also factor in some more development here as well, because again, more population is more numbers for the meat grinder. And let's give them a little bit more room. I don't want them all packed in. Extra living space upgrade is always handy. Although you really shouldn't do the extra living space upgrade actually if you want the artisan in there. It'll eat 2 families instead of 1. Let's have a look about bringing some extra plots up to level 3 here as well. Let's do that. Can't bring you up because we're out of roof tiles. Do we still have our clay furnace? We do, although I don't think we have any clay, do we? Pretty sure clay is out, yeah, but we can mine it again. I suppose now with so many spare families, we might as well be mining that clay, because we will use it for those upgrades at some point, so we'll do that as well. And then in preparation for that, also get back into the clay furnace, because I want those roof tiles again for level 3 upgrades. Next level here is... we should get those level 2 plots. There we go. As we talk about it, it does. And then the level 3s are also needed after that as well. In terms of market supply here, everyone is more than happy. Same over here again as well. It's verging on a little bit of red, but we should be okay for the time being, I think. In preparation for this area developing, I also wouldn't mind bringing in a new granary and apiary system, because I feel like we're going to want that honey barrier, if you like. So let's build ourselves a granary. We'll grab this one here, and let's have this one there. That will draw a road kind of around it here, and then draw one straight out there, straight out the back. And then let's build our apiaries. So we'll grab... is it farming? Where are they? No, it's gathering, isn't it? So we'll build our apiaries. Let's kind of put them all around the granary here. We'll see if we can make a bit of a honey farm, if you like, out of all these. And then, you guys making it to market alright? Yeah, he's still quite happy to walk over there, aren't you? So I think it's alright just for right now. But yes, in these homes here, let's have a look at some new artisans. So I think we've got plenty of war equipment, don't we? At least it's being produced at our boyer over here, who's currently producing crossbows. I don't think we want another boyer shop. Butcher's workshop. We don't have a ton of meat. The extra sausage would be nice food variation. We also have a tailor, blacksmith's workshop. Although we are selling quite a lot of those war bows, aren't we? So maybe going for another boyer would help increase our regional wealth too. Because they're only made from planks. I think we might do that actually. And rely on that for our money as well. We'll see how that goes anyway. Super, we did just lose quite a few families there, didn't we? Forager's hut is full. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Still berries to gather over here. Everyone's okay. But we have a bit of a glitch here in the province name, don't we? I think that's why I was a bit confused. There we go. Just glitch like that sometimes. I think your camera kind of moves over the border. It kind of show a little bit strangely. So let's put someone in the granary. And then these apiaries are also starting to appear now too. So with the families that we have spare, we can hopefully just top up that honey supply a little bit. It's one starting to grow out this side of the city now, isn't it? Very cool. Have some larger homes here as well one day at some point. Super. So here comes the boyer. We should be okay for planks and timber. How are we doing on those construction materials actually? Maybe if we're going to start increasing that saw pit production, let's stick another family in it. Woodcutters, we're out for fuel, aren't we? Yeah, years worth of fuel. And the logs are still in plentiful supply, so I don't think we need another logging camp. Or a forester just yet either. So with the boya, yeah, you just focus on bows, I think. That's all I want from you. And they should be crafting pretty easily. We are still selling warbows, aren't we? Let me just double check. Yep, still exporting them. We don't need a 30 surplus either. Let's bring that down to 5 or something. 30 is way too many. Because as soon as we get more able population, these guys should start coming in anyway. Otherwise, life is grand over in Shack's Bits. Look at that other food harvest as well. 1.1k vegetables now. I wouldn't mind getting more apple orchards done as well. We did have a house set up over here, which was demolished after we made our berries pots too big. I think if we fill this space with a view to have, we say what, 3? 2? 3 does give us the actual living space upgrade, or so does 2 as well though. How big are our other orchards compared to this? I feel like 3 is probably the more sensible of the choice. So we'll do that, and then we'll get more apples built out here. Yeah, because we've got lots of veg, but I'd like to have a bit more apple as well. I think that'd be quite nice. How are we doing for kind of fighting numbers now? We're slowly beginning to fully stock a unit, aren't we? So hopefully not too long before that actually completes for good. Let's head over to Talson, Brook. How are you guys doing now? You all set up? We need your church, don't we? Yep, church and clothing supply. So let's set that clothing supply up. You can have a mule, sure. Do we have the stable space for that? We do, yeah. So you will send fish, and you shall receive shoes, and your trade partner is Wildfeld. I should give them their supply of what they want. We also want to get mining the iron as well, because that's going to be making us money. For which we also want the trading post also. So I think we're going to move our initial resource gathering points over here. Where do we want to move you? I think if we're going to be attacked from this direction, I'd rather the enemy not be able to shelter in the trees. So I'd like to deforest the border a little bit. We'll also just pop the saw pit a little bit down the road as well. Same with our woodcutters. Super. And then you will want a trade post. So it's going to trade. Our trading post will have here. Although we've already used up all our goods over this way. So we'll wait for the logging camp to get built again. Food is coming in now, which is good. There we go. 9 months worth of food. Raw taxes increased again. Extremely greedy, aren't they? Constant these days. This is mental. And then over here, we now also have our retinue. So, I'd like to customize Wildfeld's retinue. At least 12, I think, which leaves us with just enough to pay the raw tax. We should be okay there. And I've also dragged this retinue. So we're going to have nearly 3-4 units of retinue, hopefully, by the end of today's episode. Which will put us in a much stronger position for fighting. But everyone over here is still good. They still have just incredible amounts of vegetables. We are exporting those veg, aren't we, I believe? Vegetables exporting, yeah, but there's such a saturation of market value. Extremely low prices, no foreign export. Okay. Yeah, it is too saturated. Let's stop exporting them then. Because we have too many. I mean, we could set up a pack station to just move those vegetables around. And do we want to consider bringing this up to level 2, actually? I think we might do now. Everyone's very happy. Let's do it. Let's go for level 2. And then we can move Wildfeld up to its new level, give it a new technology. Meanwhile, everyone over here is quite happy. We should have some logs back in now once we restock our logging camp. And how are we doing for supplies? Yeah, well, we can always use planks. We'll need them for the church as well. We also want stone for the church. Did we bring any stone with us? We did. Let's have a look at our residential. Yeah, we actually just need the planks and then we can build the church. But let's get this done. Pretty sharpish. Oh, we got a band of raiders. A band of raiders. Oh dear. Oh no. They're right here. They're going to burn Talson Brook down. I know it. I know it's going to come. Right. Let's gather the merry men. I'll take quite a few. Come on, rally by Talson Brook. Pretty sure, yeah, we're not gonna get there in time, but it's not. But you know, I guess it's just the villages on the frontier are most vulnerable, aren't they? I mean, do I even want to send you into battle? Aren't you just going to die a horrible death? Okay, hold on, just chill out a little bit, right? Just hang back. I really don't want to lose the retinue. We've just paid a lot of money for. Although Shaxpit's retinue are pretty kitted out, they have armor, and there's 24 of them. You boys come and get involved. Come and line up over here. I don't think we're going to get here in time to protect it, but we'll give it our damn best shot. They are slowly marching through the woods. Pillagers. Scumbags, all of them. Setting my progress back. Talson Brook has a technology there. Every cloud. Every cloud. Yeah, we're just too far away, aren't we? We are just very, very far away. Alright, retinue. I feel like it's not even worth engaging them in battle. I feel like it's not even worth it. How about if what about if I run away? Will this work? What about if I bait you all toward my current incoming troops? How about that? How about that indeed? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Is it working? Yes, it is. It is working. They're not attacking the village. They're following the retinue. Fantastic. Okay. Come on, run. Why have you come this way? Why are you walking underneath the water? What are you doing? Use the bridge. There you go, they are using the bridge. Okay. This could still work, yeah. Line up over here. Okay, so it would appear that you can bait raiders to come and attack anywhere, essentially. You can hold tab as well, by the way, to also see where your stuff is. We've exhausted a mining pit somewhere. That's Shack's pits, isn't it? Yeah, okay, get out of there now then, there's no point. Has been spotted. Let's get some fire off them already. See if we can bring you around the side a little bit here. And attack. And we get another surprise fight. I love the little war horn. Come on, lads. Batter them. Murder them all. Oh no! No, not the archers. No, 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 no. It's backfired. Get away. Get out of there right now. Come and kill these. Yeah, kill the bandits. Kill the bandits. They should be absolutely trash. We'll lose. Oh, that's such a bad loss. That was absolutely my bad. I'm so sorry, archers. We just lost a whole unit. That was my error. Absolutely devastating. Just lost a lot of fighting men there. Rest in peace. So a win nonetheless, right? We're going to need a church here, pretty sharpish. You boys have got some bodies to bury. Let's build this in our town centre over here. Do not have any Any logs yet? You guys not working? Guiding an ox. Okay, we just need more logs. Should be done in a second here. There we go. That'll give us a significant amount more influence. Okay, so the archers really took the pound in there. That is a real shame. But they're not even archers, they're crossbow militia as well. Yeah, that sucks. That is a nasty loss. You guys get over there. And you lot back to Shark's bits. Yeah, so we were caught out there, weren't we, with that border raid. But I suppose that's the risk of building on the frontier, isn't it? Everyone home. So how are we going to replenish those numbers? They're back to 13 now with the crossbows. It is a real shame, isn't it? We were just about getting some decent stock of troops in there. But they will repopulate over time, of course. Over here, timber is pretty needed. Let's get that working. And super, we can get that church built now. So let's get them going. We do have some bodies to bury here too. So we could build a corpse pit, but I think we'll just put them in the church. Save work in the extra family. And then we also wanted a trade post for here as well, didn't we? But we didn't have the logs, but we do now. So we'll have that over there. Wildfeld should have also received its next development point now too, as has Talson Brook actually. We got a couple of these to spend. So Wildfeld absolutely does not need any food technology here. It's kind of insane. So I don't want to go down this one. Now they do have the deep mine, well, rich iron deposit, which would allow us to make it an infinite extraction, but we do need to go through charcoal burning first. Which again is maybe another thing we can trade. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to go down the deep mine route for the iron deposit, which still should have quite a lot left. Yeah, we're still not even halfway through after all this time, so we should be fine. So with that unlocked then, let's come into our gathering, and we want a charcoal kiln. So this will turn firewood into 2 charcoal, thus increasing fuel efficiency. Let's put this by our wood cutting people then. We'll have this on the edge of town. And then we'll stop this. Should have quite a lot of firewood here, right? Yeah, it's a fair amount of it. That's only with one family in there as well. More family members coming in now all the time in Shat Spits now since we lost those soldiers, so that population should pop back up. Charcoal kiln coming in. Although, is that upside down? Oh no, it's just half built, isn't it? I was going to say it looks a little strange. We do want to source a family for this actually. How is the market supplied? Very well. So let's take a work out of the granary. They've got tons of food here. Which is good, I'm not complaining. It will allow us to keep them happy. Tavern supply is now a real thing here as well. Because we have level 2 houses. So let's build them a tavern. And you can all get drunk. How about here? Build a bit of a village centre around the church. Right, we also need to upgrade the church as well, don't we? What do we want for you? Let's start importing those tiles. Because we're not going to produce them locally here. Import, say 10 of them. Is it 10 we need? It is, yeah. We'll just import them and then we can get the church upgraded. And I think tavern supply might have to wait a little bit here. We'll see how it goes anyway. And let's get the family in that charcoal kiln too. And I almost forgot. Let's add that to our trade roster. So, crafting materials, charcoal is a major trade. We don't have the money to unlock it just yet, but we will soon. And then Talson Brook also has a development point to spend as well. In terms of how we want to specialise this one, it's pretty much going to mimic Wildfeld, isn't it? So, you're not doing an awful lot of trading, no farming really either. Again, it's 2 points to get to deep mine, or we could go for year-round fishing. That advanced pond keeping's so good, so I think we'll do that. The double capacity and allow year-round fishing is very tasty. A trade is also about to be built up here too. Food coming in thick and fast. Do we want to get this populated now as well? You can also have a mule as well. Fantastic. So they should, yep, already they're immediately going to barter, so they will bring back the shoes. That is going to satisfy the clothing requirement, which I'm happy with. That should be quite tasty now. And everyone over here, for the time being, is pretty much happy. We are going to trade. Where's our storehouse here? We're getting a lot of iron. I wouldn't mind processing the iron as well. So let's go into industry. We will have a bloomery. Let's have this over here, nearby where the iron comes out of. And then also a smithy. And then we can sell the tools then, because they're worth much more. And then let's also do... Do we have living upgrades here? We do. Get them in. And maybe a few more population as well. Let's add... I don't want to go too far over that mine there. Let's get 3 more houses in here, I think. Just so we got those extra work families to put into things like the smithy and the trade post and whatnot. Market is quite easily supplied here, or then maybe an extra family in granary might be quite welcome. We didn't bury the bodies, did we? Although the warning seems to have gone away, as have the bodies. That is very Game of Thrones, isn't it? The White Walkers here? Feel like they might be. You know, disappearing bodies. Back in Shack Specs, things are very grand. We're seeing a bit more honey trickle through into the food economy now. They're still making decent regional wealth. And we're starting to get a few more units. Back up to 13 on that one there now. I almost wonder if I want to move to full crossbows. I think I might do. Yeah, let's go full crossbows. And that means all the war bows then can just be sold for straight profit. How's the iron supply here doing? You are getting goods. The smithy isn't working. How is the blacksmith doing? You are transporting. Waiting though, so let's have a look at the pack station between these two towns, because they're getting that iron from Wildfeld, aren't they? From this pack station right here. Okay, did we just happen to catch them as they were trading? I think we did, didn't we? So where do these people go? Okay, yeah, he's just dropped off 10 iron ore there, hasn't he? Okay, yeah, I think we just happened to catch them during the transitional phase, didn't we? Yeah, they're back to transporting goods between now. Yeah, so we will still be able to make warbows, which are being made at our boyer's shop over here. Although tavern supply has dried up again. Royal tax increased, of course it has. Yeah, where's our brewer? You guys are waiting. I have heard of some bugs, yeah, so there's plenty of malt and barley here. But our brewery people are just sat on the street waiting. Okay. I suppose there's not really a vast amount we can do about that, is there? So it would appear, whilst distracted, I missed the notification that Talson Brook had been claimed. I was wondering why I couldn't click on the buildings. I heard about a stolen Talson Brook. I had totally missed the notification while resolving something with, I think, the breweries. I went back and checked the footage. And he's just taken it with absolutely no claim to the town. Which is not acceptable whatsoever. So we need to fix that. So if we're going to attack him here, we do have... I mean, what's the army looking like at the moment? Quite shallow on the ground. How about... We do have some mercenaries. Interesting. I wonder if we grab all 3 of these. How much money do we have? 687. I think we'll do it in that case then. I'm going to sign all of them. Let's arrange them in our bars here. We'll also summon the retinue. I think we'll leave our archers at home, because they're all quite weak. How many do we have here? We got one. We got 3 archers. We should be okay with that, I think. So let's rally our men on the border. And then we'll also grab our own stock of troops. I don't think we're going to take the archers. I think we'll leave them at home because they're quite weak after that raider fight. But 3 and this many men should be enough, I think, to secure victory. Now we actually have over 7,000 influence. Where are you guys coming from? Over here? Yeah, that's fine. So, I mean, I've never tried to claim all 3 at once. So I'm not sure what the impact of that would be. Should we try? I think we will. Well, we'll obviously wait for our mercenaries to get over here first. Meanwhile, let's do one final scan here. I can't believe I missed that notification. But either way, it has forced our hand. Land has been taken unclaimed, so we will claim it back. Otherwise, over here, we're starting to run out of fuel a little bit, so let's stick someone back into the woodcutters camp there too. This forest is starting to clear out. We do have pasture around the... No, we don't, so let's make sure we get that in. We want farming here and pasture, so if you build a little pasture area around your berries, it will stop them from being deforested. Let's have that there. Should be able to see our little berry bushes. There they are. So the woodcutters won't take them down there, which is great news. And that should keep everyone over here happy. Besides that, the Empire's really starting to grow. After the fight, I wouldn't also mind having a settlement here as well. Although I guess it's how far do we take this series, right? Do we just want to kill HILDEBOLT and then that's the end? Alright, so we are fully formed up. I'm actually going to pull the mercenary units up to the front now. Just to make sure they take the first hit. I'd rather lose them than my own citizens, of course. But otherwise, we're in a position to claim, so let's see what happens when we claim all 3 provinces at once. We'll start with Ferda, I think. Do 2,000 here. And do Clyder. Yeah, so we can claim multiple at once. And then let's do Talson, Brook. He should refute all 3 claims, I imagine. I doubt he will accept any of them. Even though I did to him. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we get 3 battlefields at once, don't we? Very interesting. But the enemy has been spotted. Okay, we're going over here. Just got 3 messages then, but one disappeared. You can make it worth our while. No. How about no? We're gonna see what happens here. So the battlefields are where? Third hour's over here. Line out is just over this bridge, and then Talson Brooks is in the south of the province. Okay. So if we move forward, we should start to take this, right? Yeah, Talson Brook changes to winning. Just interested to see where the armies are going. It would look as though they're all meeting in one place, wouldn't it? So they're actually in my province there. Are they claiming that at the same time, are they? Surely not. It would appear that they are in my land, though. That must be a bug with the battlefield there, I think. Another enemy unit has been spotted. I know it's just them coming back out of the forest. There's another bottleneck here we could attack them from. Although, if I... Where's this battlefield over here? Let me grab a unit here. Let's send one of the mercenaries. Let's send the brigands. If I put them in this battlefield, will they also change the status to winning? So it should be far enough away for them to not auto-attack. They definitely have an aggro range, the enemy armies. I'm very interested to see what happens here. And then we just have to wait out the 72 days. But then we could immediately fight him anyway. As we've got the mercenaries. What's his actual sort of final army looking like there? Doesn't seem that great. I think our army will probably kill it. The Kleinar's battlefield is here, just on the edge of the forest. Let's line them up there. And they will have to sit here for 2 months. But if we can claim 2 provinces back and then immediately claim him again and meet him on the battlefield, then we can essentially claim all 3 provinces with 1 fight. I don't know if this is how it's going to work. I guess we'll see. Got a new message. He wants us to drop our claims again, but no dice. There's no company paid. Everyone's fine. We do need... When's that tax due? Oh, it's quite a long time yet. We should be okay. We've still got plenty of regional wealth in the provinces. The breadbasket province is getting very rich now, with plenty of food supply knocking about too. I wouldn't mind a brewer. Why we have so much barley here not making it to Shacksmiths. Let's make an upgrade in that case then. Oh, I think we'll build some new artisan homes for Ander. Let's do that while we're here. Which one should we do? Maybe this little space here might be quite nice. Can we get something interesting around this kind of shape? How about that? We can have two little artisan homes near the fields. Kleinow has also changed to winning, and they are not attacking. How very interesting. So I guess now I'll just have to wait out 50 days. I think with so many spare families back in Shackspits now as well, let's also fully populate all kind of logistic chains. Let's upgrade that granary too. Whilst we do wait for that timer to tick down, I wouldn't mind another kind of massive population expanse for Shackspits. So I'm going to bring some roads through here. No, let's also carry on this Riverside Road. We did mention we want this to run all the way around. And I guess we can kind of use that as the border, right? So with the residential there, send this on this way. What are we missing out in Under now? Fuel? He should still be okay, right? There's someone in the Woodcutters Lodge. I wonder if this is a logistics chain actually. I bet it is, isn't it? Where is the market? Yeah, storehouse supply is crap. Let's put that with 2 people. Slightly better. We probably do with someone else in the granary as well. Got a decent amount of food here actually for such a new province. They're really starting to stockpile quite good here. With so much happiness and approval as well, I think oh, we didn't even put this tax up, goodness me. I think we can probably afford 15 here. And that will help us with our tax for sure, because they've got a lot of money over here now. But anyway, sorry, to get distracted. It's very easy to get distracted in Manor Lords. So I want to kind of make some roads here to hold what is essentially going to be kind of terrace housing really, I think. I think we'll run them in this sort of orientation. I definitely want the artisan yards on them as well. Let's do another batch over here. That will probably kill our log supply, I imagine. There you go, that should be plenty of them. And we probably want a storehouse over here as well now too, so let's pop that down. Once we do have enough logs, we... thinking maybe we want to think about a foresting setup. We've still got a ton of trees there that I'm happy to keep clearing. Might even put up a new logging camp over here, the other side of the river, begin to clear this peninsula. Let's do a logging camp here. Let's clear out more of this riverbank. Our archers are starting to populate again, which is really good. I'm happy with that. But speaking of our armies again, we are still winning in both of the battles. They are not engaging, so this would appear to be some update for Manor Lords cheese. We can also see their full force here now as well. We have 2 units of retinue. Not too bad. Brigands, light infantry. Archers, infantry. It's all light stuff, so we shouldn't be too bad. We'll need to take care of those archers though. How many units do they have there? 3. 3 units of 36 as well, so we'll need to kill their missiles. But yeah, let's hang around here. 3 more days to go, and then we'll see what happens. It looks like it's going to be some hardcore update for cheese. There's no way this is going to work. Oh my god, it worked. It worked. Peace declared and we got the 2 provinces back. Wowzers. Wowzers, trousers. I cannot believe that actually worked. Can we still attack here? No, not anymore. Okay, and then what? I guess with 2,000 more influence, we just... yeah, okay, yeah, we go to claim Ferdo. And then we'll meet the army again on the battlefield here. To wipe them out. With Wildfeld, I'm going to begin exporting vegetables again. should be quite nice. Otherwise, pretty happy with this. With 49 months of food is insane. 2,500 vegetables. Just mad. Absolutely nuts. But new families are moving in all the time now. To 325 people. Really want to keep this big population expanse going. And then we'll head over and check back on Talson Brook too. This logging camp is up too, so I'm going to put another 3 families in here. That will double our log supply. We've also got some space to fill around here too. We do have space for more possible houses. But in terms of beginning to manage a settlement this size, if you are wondering in Update 4, at 326 people, we are 12 months and 11 months with several thousand bits of food. Supplies aren't too bad. We've got large shields now as well. We haven't built a joiner's workshop yet, which would allow us to do shields. Now I'm pretty sure, aren't we spending import on shields in this province? We are, and they're quite expensive as well, so we can stop that now then. I forgot to check. Sorry, what was those shields requiring? Is it planks? Well, we can't tell until it's done anyway. But I think it is usually planks for these kind of wood-based artisans, isn't it? So if we can have our own shields, that's going to allow us to tax this province a little bit more, because we do have those mercenaries to pay for now, which we know we need if we are to take on HILDEBOLT. Yeah, so, oh goodness me, yeah, sorry, I've left you all still standing over here. My most sincere apologies. Let's disband all the retinue back to their provinces. I think I'm just going to wait for some more population to roll in to fully stock my archers, and then once we have all these units full strength, we're going to go in and hit HILDEBOLT and we'll wipe him out of the map this episode. It's going to make sense to do it now, isn't it? Yes, disband boys, everyone go home. We managed to survive. You head over there, and I want to keep all my mercenaries grouped together. I guess we can just keep these guys by the border. Might as well hang out here still. We'll just pay for them to hang out there, they won't need to be fed or anything. Disband the retinue, and then they'll take a while to get back to their province. Yeah, we can't appear to hire any more troops now, we are at the maximum, so we'll get big old battle size, I think. So Talson Brook is not very happy at all. Right, we need someone back in the woodcutter's lodge over here. And I think beside that we should be okay. This is where the family was called, wasn't it? Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, that's my fault. Let's get a couple of families in that woodcutter's lodge, let's get that working. But otherwise, this province is beginning to self-sustain. Again, the retinue here doesn't currently exist, so let's have a look at some administration for this settlement. Let's have our Lord's Manor kind of right in the centre of town here. We'll really build around it. Now let's just commit to that for the immediate work, so we can get the retinue, and then we'll get that garrison tower built. And then in terms of a settler's fee, I wouldn't mind also more retinue from here. I guess we can do that. That's not going to take too long to get to, is it? Let's do settlers camp, and where do we want to settle over here? By the animals might be quite tasty. I wonder if they'd actually hunt on this animal patch so close to the border. Either way, let's build at the... I mean, if they're going to come from here, I'd rather them not attack the town or come near it, so let's actually build it kind of over this way instead. We could send 500 average supplies, that will help us along a little bit. I think we're making decent regional wealth enough now. That's due in 45 days. How are we doing for happiness here now with that tax rate? You guys can disband. Everyone's still super happy here, aren't they? I'm going to chance it then. I'm going to go for not 25, that's too high. Let's do 20. So, do have some things to pay for now. And I think we can probably up the tax rate here as well. I think let's go for 20 because super happy. 80% with this many people is brilliant. We probably don't need to pay too much tithe tax anymore either because we've got all the influence we need. Well, we will in 100 anyway. At 42 timber now in this province. Holy crap. You know, that second logging camp is making itself known, isn't it? Yeah, so I want kind of density around here, I suppose. That's really what I'm trying to build up. So let's keep the row housing coming in. Let's also have these facing toward the water. And fantastic, Talson Brook now has its manor. So we can build that. Let's have... Can we already do the tower just yet? We can, yep. Let's do that straight away then. And that allows us to buy up the rest of the retinue. We can also, what's happiness like here? Yeah, we can probably afford to tax these guys too. How's the trade set up here working? We need to start processing the iron, don't we? So let's get people in the bloomery. And then in the smithy. And then we'll take them out of the logging camp here too, because we're going to need a family for trade as well. There's already shoes in here for some reason. Oh, we wanted to import shoes here, didn't we? But wasn't that by the pack station? Does the pack station deliver to the trading post? It must do. The shoes are in there. Okay, I didn't know that. That must be why they're in there, because we're not trading them here. But happiness here is okay. Just clothing supply. How's the market doing? Granaries, it's not great, is it? But there are, yeah, I think there's a bug, isn't there, for shoes making it to market. We had that same thing in Wildfeld as well. It's okay though, we can make do with it. They're still taxable, that's all that really matters. It says the ultimate leader, right? Alright, let's go help our new friends. We have a new province to take care of. Where are we here? Over this way. Hello people. So the new settlement of Rollock will need to be established. Let's have logging camp. Woodcutters. Let's open it. We also want storehouse, granary, and an initial market space, plus a well, which do we have? Let's see it. Oh no, it is there. It's just very, very hidden. Okay. We got a little bit over there. It's nearby to the animals though. Not super happy about that. It's pretty sparse over here, isn't it? Okay, I guess you're gonna have to come all the way out here for your water then. Here we go. We'll have some other roads. We'll follow the natural tracks that are already on the map actually. And then after that, we just want burgage plots here, don't we? How much wood do we have left? We can get a few built already. Again, I don't want to build over here because of the animals. So let's fill it in this space here, shall we? Let's do 6. How much regional wealth did that take with them? 100, yeah, so we can buy them some vegetables right off the bat. Let's get the logging camp going. Let's get 2 farmers in there straight away. Road taxes increased again, no problem. We're still making really good treasury wealth there, so nothing to worry about too much. So this will just be a really basic first settlement setup. Being able to pay for those extra, well, higher level settlement camps is also very welcome now with that extra treasury wealth. There's extra logs and stuff roads make getting started quite a bit easier. Let's get a woodcutter too, and I suppose we'll stick someone straight in the saw pit. Actually, no we won't, no we won't. Let's get the food away first. Take one minute the logging camp now, now we have the storehouse up. Let's get the supplies tucked away. And then we're already back up to 5 timber, so let's get the last houses in. Let's have them... How about here? Make some fun shapes, right? Let's use Manor Lords' zoning system. Although, not to that shape. Yes, homelessness is about to be solved imminently. And everyone over here should be happy. So the first thing we want to get to, yeah, it's just the burgage plots, isn't it? Which will take us to Small Village, which is the milestone we want for the Lord's Manor, which is administration, and we need planks for that, which is what we'll get the saw pit doing in a second. There is a salmon increase. How are we doing for fuel over here? We need to do food as well, so don't we? Let's go ahead and get the hunters camp set up here. Do we have, what's the resources here? I haven't really checked, have we? Rich clay isn't amazing. I guess you could sell a lot of roof tiles. And there's iron and fish over here. We'll make use of the animals here, because it'll also give us the clothing supply as well. Let's just pop that a bit further down the road. Right, let's also get someone hunting for Rollock as well. What are we going to kill for production here? How are we doing for timber? Yeah, not too bad. You can calm that down for a hot minute. But otherwise, I think it's time to go to war. Now, I've got a feeling because last time we claimed Ferdau, he came and stood here, didn't he? So I think he'll do that again, because I'm pretty sure the battlefields don't change location. I'm pretty sure he'll attack from that distance there, because it is quite a wide aggro range. So I think we're better off forming up in Rolock rather than in Talson Brook. So we could meet them here, couldn't we? Yeah, let's do it then. Let's go to war. We're going to form up all of our guys first. We'll even bring the archers this time. And then let's grab all of our big boys to come over here too. Even though this will be the end of kind of the series, I think I might carry on playing this map and make some more kind of informative / tutorial videos on it. Perhaps some food setups for the late game. I'm thoroughly enjoying Manor Lords, so even though kind of the let's play, if you like, will finish this episode, I think we will continue to explore some Manor Lords science on the channel as well, if you like. Man, I'm really liking Update 4. There'll also be a supercut of the entire series uploading to the channel as well, if you'd like to watch back all 6 hours of this run in its entirety. Cool, so I'm just going to stagger my units a little bit here. I'm also going to keep these units of 5 retinue together. Let's have you guys here. Those light mercenaries at the front, ready to take the brunt of the attack. And bring a bit more protection over this side too. Super, let's go ahead and claim the last province. We will press claim towards the region, which I imagine he will immediately refute. And then we can finally wipe out HILDEBOLT. Our family members move in. You picked a bad time for it. Yeah, they should stream toward us here now. I'm just going to send pretty much what he sent last time, isn't he? I guess we'll find out together. Of how the trader is just walking toward us now. Yeah, they're actually redirecting actually from the village now, aren't they? Let's just come back to where we were. I'm gonna put these brigands back near the forest line, I think. So I have to get some units going through the forest line here. I think I definitely want the archers to stand their ground here. However, I do want to target them. I want to make sure they're shooting their retinue. They're going to be the most dangerous unit. In terms of getting flanked as well here, we've had a unit go into the forest, light mercenary infantry here. I'm going to bring these spears up a little bit to stop that charge. They are firing now. Who are these firing? Archers are firing first. These crossbows have got slightly shorter range, haven't they? They seem to be targeting the retinue already, so I'll let them keep shooting on their own free will. I'll be out here as well, just correct the position against the charge. We are getting flanked over here. They've left a load of archers fully undefended. Go after them, I think. Otherwise they're just going to shoot at us anyway. Get both of them out here. Let's check our left flank too. They have retinue over here. I'm not happy about that. Let's bring our retinue over to meet that charge. I don't want the brigands to fight the retinue. They will get stomped. There we go. Meet up here. Otherwise we're still doing okay. I'm going to come around the back of these guys here. Let's bring these brigands around too. Let's chase their archers off. Bring them behind. Over here we're not doing too badly. We do have more retinue over there we need to watch out for. I'm going to bring my spears around the back here to attack them from behind. Same with the retinue. I'm not going to catch those guys, are they? Bring these spears back then. You go after them. Yeah, you keep chasing the archers off. They need to die. Otherwise they'll just be shooting us. See if we can do some more damage over here. Yeah, back. Yeah, with these archers, I want you guys to turn more this way now. I'm going to rely on those missile units a lot for our damage. They're still being chased. They really are. What do you wait? Get after them. It's like an episode of Benny Hill, isn't it? It really is. We're getting some decent kills off here. Can we go after their retinue? He's sending me messages in the middle of battle. He's offering me 4,500. No thank you. No thank you. There we go. Starting to break them now. Fantastic news. Broken. No, it's just got to be these guys, right? These are in combat, they are losing. Let's get the other brigands over here too. But that was a very successful battle. An absolutely wild scene as well during the fight, wasn't it? Crazy. Dramatic scenes even. But it's not over yet. And the battle is still in progress. Yeah. Yes, come and start killing these guys then. I'll have to, yeah, those are the brigands that are dying anyway. I'm not hugely bothered about those. And then the very last unit who refuses to surrender, he's just marauding around the forest. Finally breaks. And we finally complete Manor Lords, which is such a wonderful game. I absolutely love it. It's such a fantastic experience. We have 3,700 days, which is quite a long time. How many years is that? Editing Egg will put it up in the edit for us, I'm sure. With a fair few constructions. Total population of 512 is what we won it with. Although we did need those mercenaries, they definitely came in clutch with 184 dead villagers. So we can continue playing in sandbox mode or finish the game. I would like to continue playing this map, I think. Peace is made and the land is ours, which is fantastic. Super. So do we need to disband our forces? Yeah. Let's wrap up the series here. Let's send everyone back home. So all of our mercenaries can disband. You guys come back to Shaxbits, and then we can disperse the retinue around too. So a really fun build in the end. And yeah, as I mentioned, I think we will kind of consider this the end of the series, if you like. Like, we've completed the game now. So don't expect any more kind of episodic Let's Play episodes of Manor Lords. But I'm still really enjoying playing Update 4, and I want to kind of, you know, test out maybe some different designs, perhaps some more modular build style stuff. And playing the city building aspect of Manor Lords, I think. So we'll make some fun videos on that. And maybe we can do some kind of design templates. Maybe you guys might be interested in some more Manor Lords kind of tutorial content like that. But I'm really happy with what we did. Look at these apple orchards now, producing green and red apples for us. And Shaxbits was definitely my capital. Look at that big, intimidating fort on the hill over there. Isn't that cool? Superb. Yeah, but massive shout out to the patrons that support the channel. Real call to our Golden Eggs, Andrew Perez, Louis Adlin, OK Casino, Phoenix, MD, and Warfare. If you want to get involved in that, links below to Patreon and Instant Gaming. And the best way to support the channel is a monthly giveaway on Instant Gaming that you can enter as well. Pick up Manor Lords from there as well if you want. It should be super cheap now. But yeah, thank you for watching. As I mentioned, there will be a supercut of this series up on the channel, and if you have anything you'd like me to explore in that kind of late game sandbox that we've created here, please do let me know. I would love to continue making more Manor Lords videos. For any suggestions or ideas on that, do get them down below. But really fun series, cannot recommend this game enough. It's such a unique experience, and Slavic Magic, Greg, has pulled this off just so good. Like, it's still in such an early access phase, but it's already so incredible. And it's only going to get better with each major update. We'll definitely see another Manor Lords series again as those major installments and additions come out. But otherwise, let's thank you all so much for watching. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.